Hello, the game has started. It's me to go first. I've drawn 2 U's and a few other vowels. Is there a bingo? Don't think so. I have rutile and I have ulu, which seems fine considering the rack leave is pretty strong. Okay, I draw fairly well. Maltia and Morlite, I think. Burp takes an S. Lulu is good, so I could play Maltia. No, that leaves an I next to the triple. I don't like that. Just looking at bingos through the P. Maltia for 63. Or what about Marlite? Now that leaves an A. Maltia for 65. Yeah, I'll go with this. I draw the J. I have Jeep on my rack. And just hoping opponent doesn't hit me with an X bomb. He doesn't. Just looking at big J plays coming down here. What about Jenny for 42? That looks all right. Yeah. Just looking at ways of playing on to the J. This rack not very bingo-y. Duplicate I, duplicate D. Divvy would be one way to get rid of the duplicates. Opponent takes out that hotspot, which is good. Means I don't have to. I have divide. Dived. Or maybe just vide. The V not overly dangerous, left in the trip lane, especially when it covers the premium tile, the premium square. Wide for 35, think looks fine. I draw the first blank. Tiptoed. Tiptoed plays alongside Maltia. Does it play anywhere else? Okay, opponents played Cavort. Good score, 33. Just looking at this E, that would score more. I have the oid ending, OID. Okay, I'm not seeing other bingos through the E, but pretty sure there must be. Tiptoed for 67. I draw a fairly balanced rack. I have the GH combo, so toughens from a T. That's not going to remain of... Ooh, look at that. There's a T at the bottom. Now I've got a choice of where to play. The opponent does bingo with metafile. That's nice. Is there... I've got enough on the rack, but is there an anagram of toughens? Just wondering, hoping that I'm not missing a 9 timer. Okay, I'm going with toughens here for 92. It does create a Z hotspot, but it's a big score. Okay, I'll draw a few O's and the X. I do have foo here if opponent doesn't take the spot. 69, okay, he scores well with the Z anyway. Now, do I have a 5-letter? Well, I've got... I don't have an X play here. And I don't have an F play that reaches the double. So... I guess Ox here is about as good as I'm gonna get on this particular turn, and then it leaves open this hotspot for next turn with the F. Yeah, I'm going with Ox. I draw another O, so that's a shame. I don't see a 5-letter play beginning with an F. That's a shame. I'm looking again at my foo play for 31. That helps sort the rack out to some extent. Any other good F spots? The J still not available to play through for me. Play of Ouija, Ouija, would work quite nicely. Perhaps I'll draw that last U and one of these 5 A's, but I suspect this lane will be taken soon anyway. The other option would just be fog here, which would frustrate this E as a floater, this column. 15. 28's a good score. But do I need to address the 9-timer threat? Because that would get opponent right back into the game. I was going to say goof would be, but it doesn't work, no. Opponent taking some time with this move. Perhaps he does have that second blank. Okay, he's taken the spot there. Now, just wondering, if I do play foo here, it creates a bingo lane across the top, but there's already a bingo lane through the E. This is easier to work off of. So perhaps I need to think about board control more at the moment. Okay, fog restricts, well, it doesn't really. It creates the S hook. 28. No, I'm going for rack balance at this stage. 31 for foo. Okay, I draw the H, which also plays quite nicely at J14 down. But again, I'm not seeing a 5-letter play beginning with the H. I don't think Hobie is good. Hebe is, and Heben, but I don't have an N. I have beige on my rack. What else? Can't play down from the Z. Okay, opponent plays gas and metaphiles. BOH plays nicely under gas. 29. I think beige looks alright here for score. Unless there's a play incorporating the H. Not seeing it. Beige for 33. Head-ons. No, that's not a thing. It does look close to a bingo though. My H does play next to the C quite nicely. Is there a 7 here? It certainly looks very close. Skiware. Okay, opponent scores well there. Wow, some strong tiles left. Any Q hotspots I need to address? Not that I can see. Row for 24, not good enough. What about Hode? Does that 33 is a good score. And doesn't give a huge amount back to opponent. Yep, I'm going with Hode. Okay, opponent has an interesting last rack there. A sequence almost. Anyway, let me focus on my own rack. I have say here for 33, that's a good score. Oh, this looks like a nice spot. No, not quite. Yarns for 34, that's pretty good too. Provided opponent plays his Q now and he doesn't have a big scoring spot on the next turn. Yeah, I like yarns. What about an SYA play? Not that I can see. Skiwares should be fine. 33. What about rainy? That's 34. If opponent can't utilize the trip afterwards, I might do rainy. Okay, if I can't utilize that spot anymore, I think, say, was the highest I could identify before, 33. That's 33 as well. I'll take this spot because opponent might have a play like lack or something, so I'll deny him access to that one. Save for 33. He's probably got an outplay somewhere anyway. Oh, he doesn't go out. Okay, and then I have... What do I have? Rain to go out. It's probably something better. Oh, well, Ren up here. Yeah, not seeing anything much better. And that's the end of the game. Thank my opponent. 497 to 419. Yeah, good game. Seemed to flow fairly well. Opponent never got to use that second blank, which was a shame. I don't have the analyzer function on ISC. Hope you enjoyed watching that game, and I will see you next time.